Welcome to the workbench. I have stuff to go over. It's a new day. It's a new year. I think, at least since the last time I did a video. I'm pretty sure it is. I have finally figured out a format on how to do my videos, even with just doing my phone. And we're gonna see how this works. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get on with it. First off, current projects. Then I'm gonna talk about like a movie I've watched or a TV show. And then I'm gonna pick something in my room/collection room that I'm either working on or that I like that has value to me. And we're going to review it. Let's get on with it. All right, welcome back to the workbench, lefty, righty, and I'm your host, Das. And I have finally figured out a format, kind of, on how I'm going to do my videos. First things first, we're going to go over my current project, which is this guy here, Fafnir Rann, from the Warhammer Horse Heresy line. Horse Heresy is they're coming out with a 2.0 for it. They're releasing it with what are called the Beakies. If you're not familiar with Warhammer, they're Space Marines that look like bird heads. I'm not a fan of them. I also don't want to pick up another army to play. So most of the minis you'll see from here on out are going to be display miniatures only, because I have come to the conclusion I run on one rule and one rule only when I buy stuff, and that is the rule of cool. I think it's cool, therefore I buy it. Kind of like that seafood diet. I see food, I eat food. Yeah. So I'm working on Fafnir. I am painting him up exactly as the box art, because quite honestly, this is what caught my attention first, was this amazing box art. I would love to actually do the base as like a flaming background for him, and maybe, possibly enter him into Golden Demon or something like that, because that would be really cool. I don't know if I have that kind of skill, but I mean, I would still probably enter him just to see, hey, look what I did. So, yeah, this is the box. Imperial Fist logo, made in the UK. But still, dual wielding axes, man, that's cool. This guy just, he has this feel of him like he's all out of bubblegum, and he is going to come ruin your day now. So, the model itself, really nice model, really cool pose. I have one gripe with it though. As you saw on the back of the box, he's got this big old honking shield. Guess what they did? They gave him bits on his butt. A pistol, grenade, and something else. I don't know what the heck that part is, but parts that are going to get covered up. I can understand if you're playing the actual game and on a tabletop setting, nobody's going to care. But on a display mini, people are going to care. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to glue the shield to the backpack, to his back, and cover up those lovely little bits. It's a shame. Anyways, moving on. I've got all the yellow blocked out so far. I've still got to go through it, probably add maybe 2 or 3 more coats to that yellow. I am going by the Citadel color range for this one, primarily because I like the way the guys on the Citadel TV or Warhammer TV did theirs. It's just a really good way of doing it, and it came out looking great. It had a good kind of clean, grim, darkish feel, I guess you could say. So that's a thing. I did go to the movies today. I did see what I thought, in my opinion, was a really good movie. I went and saw Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear to the rescue from Toy Story, but it's his origin story to what made the toy in Toy Story. Does that make sense? I hope it does to you guys. I really liked the movie. I thought it was a great movie, great kids movie, well paced. It's an hour and 45 minutes long, so as far as movies go nowadays, that's actually like really good, because I wasn't bored at any point during this movie. It was fun. There was a part that made me feel, that pulled on the heartstrings a little bit, and like I'm not going to spoil it, but there's one of those scenes, especially if you've, yeah, I'm stopping right now. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. They had some really cool trailers too, and some interesting ones, which I'm going to look into. One was called Stranger World, and it's like really crazy, kind of, because it reminds me of the quantum realm that Ant-Man went to, kind of meets like Journey to the Center of the Earth. That's the feel I got for it. It's very colorful, very vibrant. and it feels like a Pixar movie, kind of. Not entirely sure who's making it yet, but it was the first time I've seen the trailer, so I'm probably gonna look more into that, and I'll probably watch it. But yeah, that was a really good movie. Next up is a piece from the collection, and I am not a huge horror fan. I've never been a huge horror fan, but this has always caught my attention, and it's Lovecraftian. I have always been fascinated with Lovecraft type esque, especially Cthulhu. For those of you who don't know, Cthulhu was written as a short story by H.P. Lovecraft back in the 20s, living in New England in not the greatest of conditions, and he would write these short stories hoping to get published and make it rich someday. Unfortunately, I don't think he actually made it rich. He had a lot of mental problems, a lot of phobias, and a bit of racism. But this is by far one of my favorite pieces in my collection, my Cthulhu tiki mug. It is drinkable. It is. It's from Carfe of Cthulhu by William Stout. It's modeled by Mondo Teas. Is sculpted by William Stout. 2017 is the copyright on it. I just love this tiki. I have always loved this tiki. I've never drank from it. It's just a display piece on my shelf. It's one of the few conversation starters people look at and go, "What the heck is that?" And I tell them it's a Cthulhu tiki. And they're like, "What's Cthulhu?" And I have to explain to them exactly what Cthulhu is, which takes forever. If you're interested, I highly recommend the entire history of H.P. Lovecraft and his works audiobook. It has these two guys from the H.P. Lovecraft Society. They do audio versions of all of his work, and some of them make you think, and you can obviously see some of the phobias and biases that H.P. Lovecraft had. Now, do you remember these are period pieces? They are from like the 1920s, so a lot of those things are not kind of acceptable today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a like, share, comment, subscribe. Hopefully you do that. And we will catch you all on the next time. Bye!